Hey everyone, Mark here from Those Gaming Nerds again at the Sega booth, and I'm here with Camille, the head of Akedo Studios, and we're going to talk about a new game coming out called Hell Yeah. First off, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. My first question, in a nutshell, what is the main idea behind Hell Yeah?
It's our take on the Metroidvania genre, you know, where you have loads of backtracking and loads of upgrades and some kind of lots of things to do over there, while having a strong action in it. We wanted to make a game to lash out about monsters, killing monsters in the most silly way, and as many of them and as unique as possible. So in the end, we settled for 100 completely unique monsters, and you just get to see them once. And so the whole idea is how to find them, how to kill them, because each of them must be killed in a different way, and how to go to the next thing, because you have some finishing moves, you kill them and then you kill them again. That's the idea.
Yeah, I noticed it's gory, but not in the whole overdone way. It's really comical, cartoonish.
Yeah, we try to.
And it's a good balance, and I liked it. I did get the sense of the Metroid feel to it.
Yeah.
And I have to ask this, and maybe, who came up, where did it come from for the rubber ducky fetish?
I'm really happy I'm not in the head of my main designer, because it looks like a real mess. The main idea is that, you know, the Pixar movies, when the whole family goes to the movies, and at the same scene, the thing that makes the parent laugh is completely different from the thing that makes the children laugh, and it's the same scene. We have tried to do that, you know, there are different levels of understanding. My little daughter, if I showed her the game, she would say, okay, yeah, this is a little rubber duck. You and I may have other thoughts, you know, and we will be probably right.
Yeah, we see the underlying hidden message that.
Yes, but we try to make. I mean, we try to be subtle, even if it doesn't show that much. But it's a strange mix. We want to be irreverent, but not insulting. We want to have just good fun, but at the same time, we want to be some really childish jokes and just like. Okay, it's a video game that doesn't take itself too seriously, and we strongly believe there is still room for that kind of video game, because that was the reason why we started Akedo in the very start.
I noticed it because it's not a serious game in a sense that, you know, it's this is what you have to do. Like, there's underlying subtle humor, innuendos, and just all those, and it's lighthearted fun.
Yes, thank you.
But at the same time, there's a lot to it. From what I played, you do get upgrades and new weapons, and you will have to go back to some to get to other minions that you need to kill. It's a great game. My main question: is there a time frame in which this will be released, and on what platforms can we? Is there a main time frame in which it'll be released? What platforms even?
We can't say for the moment. The only thing I can tell you is that we finished the game 3 days ago in Paris, and I would just whoop, and now the whole team, the whole 9 of them, is taking a whole month off, and now what happens is that we think it's over. We have sent it to Sega, and there will be a little bit of back and forth from technical stuff. And then when it's done, it should be a few weeks, we are sending that to the manufacturers, because it's going out on the Xbox, the PSN, and the PC. And so you have a process called certification, which can take a few months. So basically the game is done in our books, and it should be midsummer. Yeah. It should be midsummer.
Yeah, just going through all the hoops now that it's done.
Yeah, exactly.
But midsummer, that's a good time, especially for a game like this. Like, it's
having fun.
It's fun. It's a fun game. Like, I definitely am gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to tell everyone else to check it out.
Thank you.
From what I played so far, seems like it's a lot of fun, a lot of replay value since you do get to go back.
Good. What you saw, just each world, each zone is completely different. I mean, you started in hell. Just to give you an idea, the next zone is a blue sky and white and stuff. You know, it's completely different, and you will go in space. You go in many different spaces.
So there's free reign. You'll be all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything else in the game, the other features that we didn't get to see? Like, I know it's just single players, or anything else that is featured in the game for gameplay-wise?
Well, basically, I don't want to spoil many surprises, but what I could say is that there are 2 main ways of moving in the game. You either are in the driller, and then you drill your way through the levels and the monsters. And sometimes when you upgrade your wheel, it opens up secret passages. So the backtracking is also based on the wheel. But also there are some zones where you have to leave the wheel, and you're back at being a silly little rabbit by foot, and all the monsters hate you. And so you have to find a way to get them killed without touching them. And each monster has a unique way of being killed. And so we thought it added a little bit of fun to the stuff, because to give you an example, we have one of the monsters, we make him die of frustration and explode in frustration. So that's one of the ways you can kill them, okay?
That sounds hilarious. Like, I can't keep stressing how much fun this was to play.
We had so much fun.
It is, it's so much fun. It's just,
thank you.
I'm probably gonna wait and play it again, just because I just gotta play it a little bit more. But no, it definitely, so this is gonna be a download-only game?
Yeah.
All right, so the summertime.
Summertime.
It's just,
yeah.
There's so much to it.
We don't know yet when, but it's going to be soon. It's done now.
Another thing I noticed, the controls are very simple and straightforward. Well, not simple. They're not overly done, overcomplicated. You got the jump, the drill, motion, and the camera to pan out, and you can pan out whenever you want. Was that? Even though it is like, I noticed the simple controls, I noticed there are some more aspects where it does get kind of difficult trying to get to certain areas. Do you think having less buttons at the press made it easier for you to just go and create more to the world where you can go backtracking?
Yes.
And
we believe that the controls have to be as simple as possible. I mean, if you are inventing new ways of controlling something, that you are basically doing it wrong, because awesome guys have been doing that for 30 years now, and there's ways of making simple control that works. What is difficult is to make it the handling good. You know, handling is very difficult, specifically for a platformer, and we were immensely honored and lucky to be able to show our game to the Sonic team and the head of the Sonic team. So he played our game, and we have worked together about a few points for making the controls better. And so how good can it get for an indie studio to have such guys saying, okay, it's almost perfect, but just do this. And awesome. It's a dream come true, to be honest.
I guess the only question now is what would be next for the studio?
I have no idea. I'm already living a dream, so what's next usually is to wake up, so we'll see.
Because I can tell you right now, from what I played, what I've been seeing and talking to you, this is definitely going to be one of those like sleeper hits of the summer, where word of mouth, like telling me what you got to play.
It could work, it could work. If it does, we will buy the moon and make it an indie place to make prototypes.
Nice.
Okay?
Well, let me thank you for the interview. It was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too.
Be sure to check out the game. We'll have more information. It's coming this summer. And that's it for those gaming nerds.
Hey, thanks. Bye-bye.